Unlocking the mystery. Active and passive voice in English. Hello, language learners. Today, we're going to dive into an essential concept in English grammar, the passive voice. You might have heard of the terms active and passive voice, but what do they mean exactly? Let's start by understanding what passive voice is all about. In English, we have two ways to express an action of a verb, through active voice or passive voice. Active voice is straightforward. The subject performs the action. However, with the passive voice, the subject of the sentence is acted upon by the verb. The subject becomes the receiver of the action, not the doer. For instance, consider the sentence. Active: John painted the house. Passive: the house was painted by John. In the passive sentence, the focus shifts from John to the house. The house, which was the object in the active voice, becomes the subject in the passive voice. The structure of the passive voice can seem tricky at first, but it's really quite simple. It's made up of the verb to be and the past participle of the main verb. In our example, the house was painted by John. Is the form of to be, and painted is the past participle of the verb paint. Remember that the form of to be will change according to the tense. For instance, in the present tense, we would say, the house is being painted by John. While the active voice is more common and direct, there are times when the passive voice is needed. We use it when 1. We want to emphasize the action, not the actor. 2. The actor is unknown or unimportant. 3. We want to be formal or impersonal. For example, 1. Emphasize the action. A novel was written. It's important that the novel was written, not who wrote it. 2. Unknown or unimportant actor. My purse was stolen. We don't know who stole the purse. 3. Formal or impersonal. A decision has been made. Used in formal business or political context. And that's a wrap on the passive voice, an essential part of English grammar. Remember, understanding and using passive voice correctly can help you greatly in emphasizing the right information in your sentences. Keep practicing, and soon, using passive voice will become second nature to you. We hope this video has demystified the passive voice for you. Stay tuned for our next lesson where we will discuss more about verbs and their tenses. Until then, keep learning, and happy studying.